Good morning from Okoboji. I am going to give you a treat today. I am with Julie Gamick, and we are going to talk about the Okoboji Writers Retreat and Songwriters Retreat. I always forget to put that in. So anyway, Julie, tell me about what's going on.
Well, thanks a lot, Kirk. I really appreciate you taking the time to introduce folks in your audience to what we're doing here. That we started this 5 years ago. Can you believe it?
It's hard to believe.
And I had stumbled on your videos and thought, well, I wonder if Kirk could want to do something about the Writers Retreat. And of course you did. And in that first video, you said it was going to be an annual event, which was not my plan. But here we are on our 5th year.
Bigger and better.
Bigger and better. And one of the things I'd like to talk about, because you're kind enough to have us on earlier, where we talked about the songwriters and all of that sort of thing.
Which is the newest aspect. But that's another day. That's another day.
Well, let me just tag onto that a little bit and say that every time I talk to somebody outside of Iowa who's not familiar with the retreat, and they say, songwriters, boy, I've been to a million writers' conferences. I've never seen songwriters a part of this. And it's a really good idea. So
they're writers. They're writers.
Absolutely.
First and foremost.
And they have to tell a story in a very short.
They put their stories to music. It's the difference.
Exactly.
So anyway, we got offside.
So it's offside. But I'd love to talk to your audience about why memoirs are important. And even if you have no writing experience, you had a English teacher who put red check marks on your tests, whatever. Forget about all of that. Come and sit in classes with some of the best, most empowering coaches you can imagine and get some ideas about how to start writing your memoir. Because don't you wish that your ancestors had done that for you? Of course, of course.
Wouldn't you love to sit down and talk to your parents and your grandparents now and ask them the questions you should have asked them then?
Isn't that the truth?
And this is basically what a memoir is.
Right.
Yeah.
This year we have, 5 or 6, maybe more multi-generations coming.
Oh, how cool.
So one person came one year and they thought, I'm going to bring my son or my daughter. And then that person comes the next year and then they say, well, I'm going to bring my son and daughter. So we have 3 generations. Of course, they're all in different workshops, but they have this incredibly powerful shared experience, and it opens communication in new ways. Anyway, this is a passion project for me, Kirk. Some people play golf in retirement or mahjong. I don't know either of those things. But if I can play some small role in helping people tell their stories, it just feels like a real opportunity to give back.
It's going to be a legacy that's going to carry on way past us, I hope.
And
so. And spread, even if we don't know where it spreads, it'll spread. That's
think
the plus.
So. Oh, so Bridget Johnson at the Oakwood Inn was telling me that in July, there were some big shot Hollywood moguls staying at the Oakwood Inn.
Okay.
And one of them said to her, do you know anything about this Okoboji Writers Retreat? She said, yes.
Yes, I do.
And here are these people, with many, many credits to their name on well-known films, had heard about it. I don't know how they'd heard about it, but
how cool!
How cool is that? So it is getting a reputation.
And it's always in the end of September.
Yes.
In Okoboji. Tell us the dates this year.
September 28th is a Sunday, and that's when folks start arriving. We do the former participants put on a hot dog roast to welcome people, and then we get started bright and early Monday morning. All of the workshops are held at Lakeside Labs on West Lake Okoboji. And then we have evening activities that are fabulous too. They're optional, but we just have a great time, and
great people and making great friends.
Yes.
That's the other thing. It's great help to each other.
It's a true community.
Yeah. So
thank you.
Anyway, if you have a chance, get the information. We'll have links below, and come and enjoy. I mean, it's like Julie just said, it's the 5th annual, and I'm thinking this should be annual forever. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Kirk. Take care.